There is nothing else that matters. Clients are the sole driver of what we do on a day-to-day basis. So the value that I give to my clients, I guess you actually can't put a description or a number to it because it's all that matters in our business. One of the biggest achievements I had in my professional career was early on when I left the practice of law and I just started a brand new business. And I went from being a successful 30-year associate at a very prestigious law firm in Winnipeg to having no salary and starting out a business which was very time consuming, and I did make a success of it. So I feel like that was a significant success in my life, but for sure I feel like this Canaccord office is the proudest moment of my professional career. I always say my clients are the only thing that matters in our business, right? There is nothing else that matters. Clients are the sole driver of what we do on a day-to-day basis. We are a client-driven business and the only thing that matters is them. So whatever that means for us as a team, that's what we have to do. I've always kind of made the joke that we take a bullet for our clients. Whatever we need to do to get stuff done, that's the only thing that matters on a day-to-day basis at the office. My view on custom portfolios is there isn't enough of it happening right now in Winnipeg and in Canada. Most shops, most times when a client brings me a statement from another institution, what I end up seeing is what I'll call cookie cutter portfolios. And that bothers me a bit because every client is different. Every single person that we meet has a different need, has a different tolerance, has a different approach. They have a different risk tolerance, they have a different age, they have a different income bracket, they have a different income need. And all that matters when you have to factor in tax, you have to factor in future generations, you have to factor in what's happening to that money. And there is no way that two people could have the same exact situation, not with the number of variables that we see. So what we excel at, and I think what people would say we're very, very strong at, is customizing each portfolio for each client. So there are a whole bunch of variables, and what we do, we identify, we discover, and then we custom build. So the custom structuring will take into account all of those factors. I feel like the team is likely the strongest aspect of the Tetrault Wealth Advisory Group. From the moment they make a connection with us, that first person, to the operations side, to the administrative side, to the investment management side, every single person on the team is dedicated to that client, and we all buy in. We also love going to work, and we're all very, very passionate about what we do on a day-to-day basis. And without that, I don't feel we could operate at the level that we do operate at.
What do I find special and unique about Tetrault Wealth has got to be first and foremost the staff members. We've got an incredible team that have very specialized roles, and it starts with Rob as the leader of the Tetrault Wealth Group, with his background as being a lawyer and his finance MBA, being on the Dean's list for his MBA in finance, with all the awards to back it up, anything from Best Risk-Adjusted Returns, Community Service and Philanthropy, Service of the Year, to President's Club, voted number 2 in Wealth Professionals' list of top 50 wealth advisors in Canada. That's what you want as a leader in a wealth management group.
I'd say that my role here with the Tetrault Advisory Group is more on the operations side. So portfolio analysis, investment analysis, trading, client communication, a lot of things of short-term and long-term projections for the team. I'd say where I bring the most value for our clients is the dedication to get answers quickly for them whenever they require anything, and then getting things, the systems up to speed for them.
We want to make sure that the strategies that we are employing, while maybe volatile at some points, we want to make sure that the capital will be there. We want to make sure we're investing in quality. We want to make sure that we're not taking risk for clients that isn't necessary. So what we make absolutely certain to do is to find out companies and investments that have strong cash flow, that pay dividends, that have strong management, that have access to capital, and if those companies and those investments have a proven long track record of being profitable over time, those are generally companies and investments that we'd like to own. I think the wealth management industry is really on a tipping point right now because there are so many advisors that have been doing the same thing for so many years, and they're now either approaching retirement or getting to the point where they're transitioning their practice to a younger advisor, and things, in my view, have to change. Gone is the idea that you have to have half your portfolio generating 2% returns in a fixed income portfolio. There has to be changes, in my view, with respect to how the traditional wealth management model works, because it needs to be more proactive, it needs to be more reactive, and it needs to be more aware of what's happening in the world.